Good morning and welcome to day 92 on the Pacific Crest Trail, and also welcome back to Mosquito Town. I had myself a lovely night's sleep last night. It was so warm. I just slept in my shirt and my shorts, no additional layers, no puffy, no nothing. It was very nice. And then woke up early this morning so I can get into Truckee at a reasonable time for a ride. And still warm, but no mosquitoes. They were all still asleep. It was wonderful. Sadly, that didn't last long, and it seemed like they all woke up and wanted some breakfast just as I was packing up my tent. So I'm dressed appropriately now. But yes, about 27 miles today. I think it should be about as much as yesterday. I think it's a little bit cruisy to begin with, and then big up, big down, big up, big down, and then I think mostly down the rest of the way. So it should be nice and fun. I had a lovely sunset last night, just walking now as the sun is rising. So it's nice and calm, no wind or anything, just nice and cool, lovely hiking weather. Yeah, looking forward to the day. Catch up in a bit.
Hello again. So Operation Truckee was a resounding success. I'd done about 18 miles by 12:30, although with about 6 miles left, and about 2 hours and 30 minutes before I needed to get my hitch. I was starting to get a little bit tired as the heat was getting quite intense, and then the last 3.5 miles were quite a struggle. But I had my secret weapon, music and a protein cookie, which definitely helped with the hottest part of the day, although I may have been a little bit dehydrated. But most of the day sped by, which was definitely helped by there being amazing views for most of the day. Most of the time we were up on a ridge or walking up to a ridge or going along some kind of ridge line. So it was just really nice kind of being on top of the tallest thing around and just having sweeping views, which is always some of my favourite kind of views, just looking at a view that goes on and on and on. In terms of dramatic things in the day, I didn't really listen to much music. I don't remember thinking about much during the day. I think I had some Flight of the Conchords lyrics going through my head for a fair chunk, which was entertaining. But yeah, just kind of focused on putting one foot in front of the other for most of the day, I think, and gaining quite a bit of satisfaction from that. Also, the Colorado Whitethorn returns. It wasn't too bad, but the path was definitely a bit overgrown in places and a bit car washy. One of the least fun bits of the day was where there was quite an intense snowdrift that some people had tried to walk over or had walked over, but you kind of needed to glissade to get down it, and it was quite mushy. It was like middle of the afternoon, so I didn't really feel confident. But there was another path that went all the way up to the top of a ski lift, which was very uphill and quite painful, but worth it to be safe, and I was grateful for that. Soon after that, I met a hiker who was from Russia, who had said that they were hiking 25 miles a day and that their legs never felt in pain, and I was just like, whoa. So there are some pretty intense people out there. But yeah, soon after that, I was able to get a ride from my trail angel, who I was able to pick up a free beer for, because the Donna Ski Ranch offers you a free beer as a PCT hiker, and so I gave mine to him, which was cool. We also picked up 2 other hikers along the way who had similar itineraries to me, and we've all ended up at the Donna Memorial State Park, which has toilets and showers. And speaking of showers, we found soap in the bear box by my tent. The trail provides. Ooh, and the trail also provides, because I was looking for a new tip for my walking pole, because like the little carbide tip at the end snapped off, and one of the hikers we also hitched with had a spare, so I got that put on at a gear store, which is amazing. Sadly, there are no outlets at the campground, so we'll charge up tomorrow on our way to the trail. And probably most excitingly of all today, I've finally sent my heavy stuff to my family in Oregon. So my Bearcat, my ice axe, my stove, my micro spikes, my thermal leggings. My bag feels so much lighter, even with a 5-day resupply, which I've also done today. Big up grocery outlet again. So yeah, I can really tell the difference. I think it was probably like maybe 2 kilograms, I want to say, total of weight, which yeah, really makes a difference. Tomorrow will probably be a bit shorter, what with charging stuff up, but I think I'd like to be back on trail by about 12 o'clock, so we shall see how that goes. I'm definitely going to be skipping along with my lighter backpack as the day goes. But yeah, I will see you there.